What started as rudimentary chimes underneath an electronic ping pong game has become an important element of today's immersive video games.
We're talking about video game music, and this weekend, check this out. You can catch the Florida Orchestra performing a selection of the industry's greatest hits in a show called Video Games Live.
Here to talk about that show and the rest of the February Florida Orchestra calendar is our pal Henry Adams, along with Florida Orchestra violinist Ben Markwell. Gentlemen, welcome to Studio 10. Ben, welcome back to Studio 10. Henry.
Thank you so much.
So we're talking like Call of Duty music here. What are we?
Well, yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's all your favorite video music. It's Mario, it's Zelda, it's Final Fantasy. It's
Will you have
Halo.
like the games up on a screen?
There are going to be giant video screens with synchronized video. There's going to be electronic percussion. There's going to be interactive segments where Tommy Tallarico, who's like a superstar in video games and composer, is going to actually invite people up on stage to play video games. So you'll see video games actually happening while the music is playing.
Wow!
And it's like rock concert lighting, lasers and strobe lights, and the whole thing. It's the Florida Orchestra. It also has the University of South Florida Chamber Singers, and I mean it's a total blowout experience.
That sounds like super immersive.
Yeah, super.
So if you think the sound is good on your gaming system at home, well, you need the Florida Orchestra. That'll be crazy.
Yeah,
man.
I mean the fact when they premiered this show at the Hollywood Bowl, 11,000 people showed up the first night.
Wow.
You know, and they have like 90 to 100 video game segments that are orchestrated, but they can only fit like 20 in a show.
Yeah.
So they got to pick and choose between Pokemon and Tetris and Zelda and
Suddenly
Mario.
you're a gamer now.
No, I'm not. I'm not a gamer.
Yeah, you will be.
You will be. Well, here's how you can see the show. We want to give you the information that you need. FLOrchestra.org, by the way, to find all of this. But Video Games Live, Friday, February 1st at 8 o'clock at the Mahaffey in St. Petersburg. That is the first show. And I believe, do we have another show on this one too, Henry? That is the only show for that one.
Just one night.
Yeah, one night only.
1st.
Hey, what's popping with the Pops?
Well, the Pops has got a show coming up called Broadway Now, and we have Victor Vanacore coming back, who's a Grammy Award-winning conductor and arranger and whatnot, and he's doing a show that has a little bit of the old classic Broadway, but most of it is more contemporary. I mean, there's Carousel, there's Man of La Mancha, there's West Side Story, but there's Jekyll and Hyde, there's Scarlet Pimpernel, there's Les Mis, there's Phantom, there's Jersey Boys, there's Sweeney Todd, and there's a fellow by the name of Steve Amerson, who's the vocalist for the show. And many people may not know the name, but this guy's done like over 150 films where he's the voice on one of those soundtracks, including Indiana Jones and King Kong and a lot of different Hollywood films. So
you kind of got a Hollywood theme going here, sort of. Sort of, yeah.
Well, here's how you can see that show, and I misspoke before. It's FLOrchestra.org is the website that you want to go to learn more. FloridaOrchestra.org, FloridaOrchestra.org. Broadway Now happening Friday, February 8th at 8 o'clock at Carol Morsani Hall at the Strass Center in Tampa. That's that show. And again, Studio10.tv as well to find out more about these. But another show on Saturday, February 9th at 8 o'clock at the Mahaffey in St. Petersburg. And to finish out the trifecta, Sunday, February 10th at 7:30 at Ruth Eckerd Hall in Clearwater. All right.
My favorite part of going to see like an orchestra, not that I've seen that many, but when you hear the warm-up, there's something soothing about hearing, the violins warming up and all that. And we got a treat. We were listening to Ben here, Ben Markwell, before the show, just kind of tuning up and something. There's something soothing about it.
Now, Ben is our principal violist, and he's actually going to be featured as the soloist on the Masterworks program. We have Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony, which everybody loves and adores, but Ben's going to be playing a piece by a Belgian composer, Joseph Jongen, for viola and orchestra.
How long have you played, Ben?
Around 30 years.
Wow.
Wow. What's the difference between a viola and a violin?
Well, the viola is like a big brother to the violin. It's slightly larger, and it's a little deeper in tone. The pitches are a bit lower than the violin.
What's the trick to playing the violin? Because I tell her my son plays. I don't know how you guys do it, because it seems like, is it true that it is the most difficult instrument to master?
Well, I wouldn't say the most difficult. It certainly is difficult, but to play at a high level on any instrument is difficult. But the trick would be focused practice, just really focused practice.
Well, you got the focus down. Let's hear what you got here.
Take it away.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
I can listen to Bach forever.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
that
make
was
it look
beautiful.
so easy. And you make it look like anybody can do it, but that's the mark of a pro. You take something that's really difficult and make it look easy.
Transfixing. Well,
Yeah.
here's how you can see that show. We're going to give you the information now. Tchaikovsky's Symphony No. 5, Friday, February 22nd at 8 o'clock at Ferguson Hall at the Strass Center in Tampa. And I believe there's another show with this one, Sunday, February 24th at 7:30 at Ruth Eckerd Hall in Clearwater. And Studio10.tv is going to have everything that you need to know about the Florida Orchestra's lineup pretty much across the board for the month of February. And you can visit floridaorchestra.org as well.
Pretty cool lineup. Thanks,
Great.
Henry.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Okay, up next, some great tips to help your skin and hair stay healthy all season long, even in our frigid 65 degrees.
Oh, it's horribly
It is
cold.
very cold. Stay tuned.